Now we have Mr. Shaun Mathis here. He is the director of Miles in the Life. Thank you for sitting down with me, sir.
Appreciate you having me.
No problem. I first want to ask, what made you want to pick this film up?
I read Jabari's book. Mm-hmm. He was fixing my car one day, gave me his book. I read it, and then I Googled him. Okay. I Googled everything, and I was looking for a documentary to do at the time. I had just finished my first feature film. I was looking for a documentary, and when I researched him, that's what made me want to do it. Okay. I was fascinated with the BMF and just old lifestyle. Right. I'm from Connecticut. I've never been a drug dealer.
Okay. Just throwing that out. They're from Connecticut. Never did drugs.
But I was always fascinated by what it takes to be in that life.
Okay. Now, I'll ask the same question I asked Jabari. Did you have that feeling of maybe somebody's going to be looking over my shoulder for just putting this out there, or maybe they feel like I'm putting their business out and I shouldn't be?
No.
Did you ever have that? Okay, no.
No, not at all. Jab has a good relationship with Meech. We got the okay, and then all the other members that we interviewed got the okay. Okay. Like you said, his paperwork was in order, so everybody was cool with it.
Right. Okay. You big on paperwork, huh?
Yeah. So, and that was the thing. When I decided that I wanted to do, I had to research everything, every stop, every charge, every affidavit, everything, and I found it all. Okay. Found it all online. I found Jabari's name on the same indictment as Meech. Yeah. So we had to make sure that everything was right before we put this out, because we would have so much scrutiny.
Right. You really would.
If it wasn't.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the research that probably went into all of that. Yeah. What would you say was the most extensive point, or I guess I'd say strenuous point in the film?
The most strenuous point came after the film. It was the editing process. Okay. So we had like 60 hours of footage. So my first cut of the film was 3 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, okay.
Because it was, it was so much good stuff. Knowing what I know now, then I would have did a series. Right. But it was so much dope shit. So I had to really cut this stuff down, pick a story and tell that story. But that was the most strenuous part, was like, what do we keep? Right. What do we don't keep? Right. And go back and forth and watching clips over and over and over again. That was the most difficult part.
Okay. Are there any production points that you wish you would have left in or would have taken out or anything like that?
No. For the story that we told, nah, not at all. Everything that is in there needed to be in there for what we were telling. Okay. When I think about everything that we took out, was just there for either shot value or because it was cool. Right. But it didn't have anything to do with the narrative that we were telling.
Okay. Let me see. I had another question. I just lost it.
It happens.
Man, what was I gonna ask?
Huh? So you got 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. If you had the opportunity, which you, obviously still do, you still breathing, could you see yourself trying to come back and turn this into a series like you said?
Nah, I'm like a one and done type of person. I like the project, it's done. I got so many other things that I want to do. I don't want to harp on one, so nah. Turn this into a series, let 50 handle that.
Let 50 handle it. Okay. Do you have any more films of the sort coming out? Any more documentaries coming out?
Documentaries? No. I have some ideas I want to do. We do actually. I'm working with Jabari on doing a documentary about how to stay free. 10 ways to stay free. It's like an instructional documentary series for guys transitioning out of prison, what to do to actually stay free and things to stay away from. I'm working on a documentary about Dr. Malachi's York. I'm doing a lot of research on that. That one I am looking over my shoulder for. Okay. Because there's going down to Putnam County. They don't like that.
You definitely should.
I'm doing that, and right now, so those are the docs we have coming up. I have a feature film right now on YouTube called The Plug. Okay. We just passed 500,000 views, so I'm super happy about that. So
that's what's up. Yeah. When you drop that?
Oh, we dropped that in January.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, well, you can give out your social media handles if you want.
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram, filmmaker_Shaun Mathis. That's filmmaker_SHAUN Mathis.
Oh, and I asked you off camera already, but just for the people who are watching or who will be reading this in the magazine, tell them, because I know a lot of aspiring actors, but they just don't know how to get their foot in the door. They don't know how to get into, finding the freelance videographers and, people like that. So how would somebody who's looking to get in, say, one of your films, get in contact with you or find out about casting calls and all of that?
I'm a little unorthodox. Like most people use a casting director. I don't. I just throw social media. I just throw a post on Instagram. But if you are going to reply to the post, have a reel, have a resume, have a monologue prepared. Like I still need all of that stuff. But I just throw a casting out. We did a short film on Monday, and this girl Sade wanted to work with me so bad that for a week she sent me monologues in my DM.
Just straight monologues.
And I hired her.
That's what's up. That's what you gotta do.
It's like you can't. It doesn't hurt to ask.
Right.
But if you're gonna ask, be prepared and be willing to stand out from the hundreds of people that are asking.
Exactly.
So
that's what's up. All right. Well, those are all the questions I have. Thanks.